0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. First offering on its way. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And a relay home. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Freeman. He had that two-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under at half. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. Into the box now. Yu Darvish comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yu Darvish.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Trying to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Johan Camargo goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. The 1-1. Fouled off. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And he fouls this one off. Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Full count, 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Number 63 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Acuna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. In now, Javier Baez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Jose Ramirez takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Ball 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that. So here now is the pitcher, Jose Ramirez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Steve Cishek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Lucas Duda is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. On a line, that's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 13. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
0-2, here it is. And it's fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. First pitch coming, here it is. Sliders in for a strike. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Inciarte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuna giving chase, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Steve Cishek. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. And the next in is Johan Camargo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The 0-2 once more. Hit to short. On the first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Hayward at the track. Off the LED board and gone. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jason Hayward comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Pause, and the 0-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Again, a 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Ball one. 2 balls and no strikes.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Here's the 2-2. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Darren O'Day. They'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Number 13.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Here's another 0-2. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. On the ground to the right side. And he is out on the tag. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up Acuna. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Arodys Vizcaíno takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Swanson is there. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. hit back toward the mound. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Steve Cishek looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Addison Russell will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
27, Addison Russell.
In there, no balls and a strike. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Justin Wilson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Fouled away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson, batting at an even .400. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Hard hit ball to second. Murphy has it. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. Digging in, Johan Camargo. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Low for ball 1. 2-0 now. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Kurt Suzuki would be next. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Here's Jason Hayward now. From the stretch.
Right fielder.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
1-2. Popped him up. Albies ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, 1 away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Chris Bryant now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Daniel Winkler enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And that one stayed too low apparently. A cold strike on the inside corner. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Anthony Rizzo will be next. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. A.J. Minter, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. The throw will go to third, and he's in there at third as the possible winning run. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So the next to bat for Atlanta, Kurt Suzuki. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Fly ball to straightaway left. Schwarber has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Albies is on the move, and he strikes him out here for out number 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And there's 1 away. Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fastball down near the shoe tops. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So we'll. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. It's been a disastrous game for him at the plate. 5 strikeouts, and yet here he is with the possibility to go down for a 6th time on strikes. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pedro Strop. The 6'1" right-hander will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Pedro Strop.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. So stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce towards the second baseman. And that's the second out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. He's set and the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Popped him up. Murphy over to his left. And that's the third out. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And there's one down now. At the plate, Pedro Strop.
Pedro Strop.
Albert Almora will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5. Albert.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. And he'll reach second now with one away. Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see.
Meanwhile now, the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs.